Richard Rothstein at Rothstein and Company, and Richard has just brought out an absolutely fantastic, very old antique Serapi rug. As I pointed out to Richard's, that's a rather controversial description. Some people call them antique Herizes or Bakshaishes. Serapi was the name of the province before it was the province of Heriz. So when you're talking about a rug of this age, it is a very accurate description. This is just a fantastic piece. Richard, what can you tell me about this one?
The most important thing is the age and the condition.
Mm-hmm.
This rug, generally speaking, when you see Serapis and Herizes, you're 1880, 1890, maybe a little earlier. This thing is definitely pre-1880, possibly 1870 or 60. It's an original, unrestored condition. It has a central medallion, but it's still open. The color is just magnificent, and as I was telling Barry, this color is extremely difficult to recreate. Mm-hmm. The original dyes were made with water from rivers, which had iron in it, and it oxidizes over time and gives it a beautiful patina, somewhere between pink and salmon and rust, and it's gorgeous, and it's throughout the rug.
Absolutely. One of the other things that's important on a rug like this is that we can see the green here, very soft, very harmonious green surrounding the center medallion. These rugs, the town of Serapi was just southeast of Mount Savalan, but the province of Serapi, and we're not saying this came from exactly the city or the town of Serapi. We're saying this came from the province of Serapi, which is basically the banks of the banks of Mount Savalan. And what's important about this is Mount Savalan is one of the world's largest resources for copper. There's a huge amount of copper there. It's one of the most copper-rich places in the earth. So we end up, besides the iron salts, we also end up with copper salts in the water. And because of this, we get an extremely just attractive green, a very soft, very nice green. It changes the colors. This rug, made 100 or 200 miles north, would have had much sharper, brighter colors. But with this, we can see it's got the very soft Rothstein at Rothstein and Company. And Richard has just brought out an absolutely fantastic, very old antique Serapi rug. As I pointed out to Richard's